Ever notice on TV when they want a man's attention, they spam boobs on the screen? First off, let me say this to American men. Being an American myself, but now living in Europe, one thing has become very clear. In America, men are being suppressed from looking at the naked female form. It's taboo. It's frowned upon. Sure, America has strip clubs and all that. But what you do not have is like here in Holland. The spamming of the nude female body. That you end up sick of tits. I am a normal man. And I can say if I don't see tits for a few years, no loss. See, in this country everything is sex-based. At night, 11 of the 19 channels have girls kissing, girls rubbing their pussies. I'm serious, it's so much sex in Holland that it's like water and air. It's everywhere you look. Everywhere. And that by itself is healthy when it comes to man and women relationships. Because there is no sexual frustration in this country. Not like America, where men actually pay $8 to see a pair of tits in the movies. American men are kept hungry for sex, then turn to their wives for that sensation. And the wife says, "Oh, but wait, you did not take the trash out yet, you didn't work for it," treating it as some reward. And that is making American men weak. And me being American who lived in Indiana, Kentucky, and California, born in LA, I can say that if I was starved of sexual stimulation, like I was back in the States, my mindset would be different too. And I might be that guy, drooling over every pair of tits passing me by, in America. Sex is amoral. Getting a hooker can end you up in jail. A hooker can end up in jail for trying to make some dude happy for a few bucks. American men are being restricted and suppressed when it comes to sex. That they're taking to the underground. But why is it that in America showing the naked female body on television is taboo? Why is it that men hide their magazines and deny themselves to speak freely about the topic? It's American women. They demonize a man for being a man and having his urges. It's almost like American men are slowly being neutered. You know what's funny? In Holland, in every city, there are districts where women reselling themselves. Women rub their tits and asses on TV saying call now. And there is no feminism. Women here are fine with all that on TV. They are fine with women selling themselves in the cities. But most of all, the divorce rate here is way lower than in America. And women here are not even screaming out for equal rights. And to top all of that off, the country is ruled by a queen. Every jilted woman, every toxic bitch, every sociopath woman who was ever tossed out the home for being abusive joined the group called feminism. That ex of yours who cheated on you, that ex of yours who's gone behind your back and burned all your clothes. Feminism should be called the Angry Delusional Girls Club for family unit haters. Women scream domestic abuse and then use the ratings of domestic abuse to justify their cause. Without them screaming domestic abuse, they would have no pot to piss in. Yet, these women are toxic. They make their own problems, they provoke their men into hitting them and more, then cry to the police screaming abuse. But leaving out all the abuse she did to him first, to push him over the edge. Women in the States are trying to attack their men saying they're abusive and mean. Wrong. The women in America are just becoming more toxic and entitled and spoiled. That good men are just being used by them. Till the point the man is provoked and will not take it anymore. Kinda like a lion at the zoo, being poked with a stick by a young children every day. Lion then mauls a child and the lion's put down. To American women, I got this to say to you. You will never have complete power over your men. Because other countries are looking at all of you and face-palming you bitches, because we all know what happens to men when they're suppressed for too long. They strike back. Shrinks on TV are using excuses that women are doing it subconsciously. But they're not when a woman can go to an abortion clinic, knowing full well the father wants his baby. And she kills the baby anyway. She's a cold psychopathic murderer. And not some hero who should be worshipped on the Dr. Phil show. Or The View. Or any white knight feminist television shows. As a matter of fact, people in the States should just throw away their TV. Or use it for movies and gaming only. TV in America is toxic to the core. Why worry about smoking, domestic abuse, all that crap, when TV is way more toxic? And to John Cena, how dare you walk around wearing a breast cancer research t-shirt, promoting awareness for it, when breast cancer strikes 1 in 7 women, and prostate cancer strikes 1 in 5 men. Why are you not promoting prostate cancer awareness? Duh, it's still boobs. Boobs sell. Even if it's a disease in a boob. So as stated in my previous videos, what if all you knew wasn't true and you're just living in a bubble? To all American men out there, I tease the women in America making you that way. European women are not like that. Until American men retake control of the family unit and control the situation, they are going to suffer. Men were made to rule, because women only think about themselves. It's their nature. They're the most selfish creatures out there. Look at what they look for in a man: strong but soft, kind but masculine. Have her cake and eat it too. And men so horny for her, willing to let all that go, just to fuck her. Because he's not spammed daily with tits and porn. That keeps his mind level. In other words, if American men were not starved for sex, flesh, nudity, they would never allow their women to be so corrupt as they are today. American men let women behave that way, in the hopes of getting some sex off her. Quite the shit, men. That's no better than begging for sex. Retake your lives. Set it back to the healthy way of life. And say no to toxic women. Using sex to get her way is a toxic woman. After your money is a toxic woman. Not treating you well is a toxic woman. Stop keeping her around in the hopes for sex. And dump the cunt out on her ass. Forcing her to face the dogs of reality. When you allow a woman to control you, you sign over all the rights to be a man. I'm out of here again. For now, take care. Prepare. And be aware. Bye for now.